Okay, shower or not, I just got off work. But this is highly significant. Okay, and it has everything to do with what's going on right now. Okay, this is a video. Of, okay, I don't even know if I can say this stuff, but Bill, not Bill the Great, but Bill the Gates, right? The computer guy, was talking to the I don't know if I can say this, the C and the I and the A, right? And this is like 2005. This video is just like, it's crazy because imagine what they can do in 10 years or 15 years. Okay, 15 years. If they had this technology and this hypothesis and this proposal back then, what do you think all the other viruses are doing? Like, you have to watch this, and I'm going to get back to you.
Excuse me, on the left over here, we have individuals who are religious fundamentalists, religious fanatics, and this is the expression, RT-PCR, real-time PCR expression of the VMAT2 gene. Over here, we have individuals. Let me complete. So over here, we have individuals who are not particularly fundamentalist, not particularly religious, and you can see there's a much reduced expression of this particular gene, the VMAT2 gene. Another evidence that supports our hypothesis for the development of this approach.
What you see here is by spreading this virus, we're going to eliminate individuals from donning on a bomb vest and going into a market and blowing up the market.
So our hypothesis is that these are fanatical people, that they have overexpression of the VMAT2 gene, and that by vaccinating them against this, we'll eliminate this behavior. So we have some very, very remarkable data in this next slide. Here we have two brain scans. These are fMRIs. These are two different individuals with different levels of expression of VMAT2. On top is an individual who's a religious fanatic, an individual, and we've repeated this numerous times, that has high levels of VMAT2. Now, this individual down here who had low levels of the VMAT2 gene, this individual would self-describe as not particularly religious. In each case, these individuals were read a religious text. This individual lit up the right middle frontal gyrus, shown here, and that's a part of the brain that's associated with theory of mind. It's a part of the brain that has to do with intents and beliefs and desires. In marked contrast, here's an individual who would not particularly self-describe as religious, and when they're read a religious text, what you see is that this part of the brain called the anterior insula lights up. This is a part of the brain that's associated with disgust or displeasure on hearing something.
So you're suggesting I take a CT scan with me when I'm evaluating people to determine whether I put a bullet in their head?
So the data that I'm presenting here supports the concept that we're proposing, and I think that we would not propose to do CT scans or fMRIs on individuals out in the hinterlands of Afghanistan. The virus would immunize against this VMAT2 gene, and that would have the effect that you see here, which is it's essentially to turn a fanatic into a normal person. And we think that will have major effects in the Middle East.
How would you suggest that this is going to be dispersed with aerosol?
Well, so the present plan and the tests that we've done so far have used respiratory viruses, such as flu or rhinoviruses, and we believe that that's a satisfactory way to get the exposure of the largest part of the population. Most of us, of course, have been exposed to both of those viruses, and we're quite confident that this will be a very successful approach.
This is fascinating. What's the name of this proposal?
Yeah, so the name of this project is FunVax, which is the vaccine for religious fundamentalism.
And you have a proposal already?
The proposal has just been submitted, and I think that the data that I have shown you today would support the development of this project, and we think it has great promise.
Okay, so DOD ID 148AZ2 and LOC was that location? Tent room BC232, whatever. This is built, not Build or the Great, but Build or the Gates, the computer guy, talking to the CIA about using a VIRUS to change the way you think, to change your beliefs, your intense beliefs and desires. That's what they're doing. That's what they're the proposal. They proposed it. They proposed it back in 2005, back in April 2005. Imagine what they're working on now. I mean, that's just crazy. They want to use a VIRUS to basically stop the expression of the VMAT2 gene. And when you stop an expression of a gene, you're basically affecting someone. I mean, they're trying to turn people. They're not only are getting rid of religious fanatics, but they're turning off the part of the brain that's associated with theory of mind, intense beliefs and desires. Okay, so oh yeah, we have no intent, no beliefs, no desire. Oh yeah, sheeple. Okay, and this is back in 2005. Imagine what they're doing, and look at all the, wearing masks now, and all the stuff, the VIRUS going on now. I mean, what the heck? I mean, it's scary. It's kind of scary. Well, with the, back in 2005 they proposed this. They had all this planned out, and they were talking about, Afghanistan, that place. I have to be real careful about what I say, especially talking about this. Yeah, that's crazy, man. It's crazy. I hope I don't get copyrighted or docked or anything, but you guys gotta, you have to see this. They're using a VIRUS to stop the expression of a natural gene that everybody has. They're trying to affect people with the VIRUS, like permanently affect their brain. Okay, this is crazy. I mean, and Bill, not Bill the Great, but Bill the Gates said that this is a satisfactory way to expose the largest part of the population, to turn them into non-religious, non-fundamentalist, like just take their desires, like what the heck, man? This is crazy. This is crazy. Take their intense beliefs and desires and turn it into disgust. That's what he said. Turn it into disgust if you hear a religious text. Think about it. Share it. Like if you want. Subscribe if you want. I'd like it if you did. Okay.